You're watching WHKY News. I'm Fentress Fountain, and this week for our A&E feature, we are joined by Miss Sharon Lutz Harris, and she is the author of the #1 children's book right now, and it is the Untouchable. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Now, first off, the inspiration, obviously it comes from your father, but what made you say, you know what, I've heard this story all my life. I want to turn this into a book.
Well, it is such a fascinating story that needs to be heard. I wanted to write the book because of what it took for the Panthers to actually accomplish what they did. The Ridgeview Panthers went the entire football season in 1964, undefeated and unscored on. And this story is an inspiration to Ridgeview, to Hickory, and to anybody that hears it.
Now, what is it like to be a descendant of a Ridgeview player, to be the daughter of a Ridgeview player?
It's an honor. My dad, even without the title of Untouchable, is a man of faith, a man of great character. And then just to add the title of Untouchable just adds to that. There are several members of the Untouchable team that went to the church I grew up with or grew up in. I think I can speak for all of the children of the Untouchables and say that we knew that these men were special, and now we have the opportunity to share how special they are, and everyone else will know that too.
With the book being out right now, did you anticipate it having as much success?
I did not. I have been very pleased with the success of the book. Like you said before, it was the #1 new release in children's book, the very first week on Amazon. There are people who have bought the book that never heard of the story of the Untouchables before, but now they heard of the story, of course. So that to me is a success. It's also another way for the history of the Ridgeview Panthers to be preserved. So again, that is a success for me also.
And what was the reason why you felt it was necessary to focus on children? Because you could have turned it into any type of book. It could have just been a book for adults, just straightforward, this is what happened. But what inspired you to say, you know what, it would be better off if I put it in the eyes of a child?
Right. Well, the book mentions that the coaches and the teachers taught them to reach for the stars. So hopefully, children that are reading this book, if they have someone that's telling them, hey, reach for the stars, then this is confirmation. This is what you should do. If they don't have someone telling them to shoot for the stars, then this book can be an inspiration for them. They can see the dedication of the team, the determination of the team, and see what they accomplished. They can see that no matter what the circumstances are, I can accomplish great things. So hopefully when they read this story or it's read to them, they can say, hey, I could do that too.
And you are an educator. Have you had the opportunity to share it with the kids that you teach?
I have not yet, although I have had a few students to purchase the book, but I wanted to wait till February 1st to actually read the book to my class, and I'm very excited about doing that.
Okay, and that's in correspondence with Black History Month, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then. And the last question is just, where do you hope that this book goes? Obviously, it was just released and a lot of time for it to grow. Do you hopefully one day want to just have it, maybe kind of like some authors, they have a sit down and they read the book to a large audience just to get it out there? Do you see yourself coming, to Catawba County to share it?
I absolutely do see myself coming to Catawba County. We are working on that right now, trying to get some engagement scheduled so that we can share the book with the people in Catawba County, of course, because that's where I was born. So again, I'm just excited about sharing the book to the community from which the book was originated, or at least the idea was. And I'm just excited to reach and to tell a story.
All right. Well, again, you're seeing the link on the bottom of your screen where you can go purchase it, available on Amazon. And again, we were just joined by Miss Sharon Lutz Harris, the author of The Untouchable, the story of the unscored, undefeated on Ridgeview Panthers. All right, that's your A&E feature.